You know, a lot of folks want to write a lot of stories, but the one that I think really needs to be written is just how much dysfunction really exists beneath the veneer of the Democratic Party right now.
Well, what about any dysfunction in the Republican Party? I mean, you know, there was a concern that maybe, you know, you were very early on trying to tell the established leadership in the Republican Party, go slow trying to distance yourself from these Tea Partiers because they've got a winning message.
No.
But now I'm wondering,
Neil,
where is it going? Where is it going now? Because the party establishment candidate in Kentucky was overwhelmingly defeated. So there does seem to be a disconnect with Republicans.
Well, they can connect, and this is what I've said with Tea Party leadership, and I've been meeting with them since April of last year, is that, look, we're in the same fight here. And to the extent that is in the case of Rand and Grayson, if we have a situation where your guy prevails, we're backing that candidate. We're very much looking forward to supporting Rand. And if our guy prevails, we'd like the same support.
That might be the case, Michael, but I was covering this live last night at Fox Business Network, which, Michael, if you don't get, you should demand. Anyway,
I do.
When I was covering it, I got the impression, talking to a lot of Republicans, oh, we love you Tea Party guys, we love you Tea Party guys. When I asked the Tea Party guys their sentiment toward Republicans, they were saying, well, you know, they're not all that. So I'm wondering whether there's a little bad blood there.
No, there isn't. And, you know, I can't speak to
Michael, there is. You know it.
Neil, no, I'm telling you as a national chairman of the party, there is no bad blood between the Republican National Committee and the Tea Party.
Michael, I've covered these rallies. I've been in Sacramento. I've been in Atlanta. I even took off my tie.
You asked me a question, and
when
I'm not giving you the answer that you want to hear. And I'm telling you,
Michael, they told me, these same guys I'm talking to, Republicans aren't our guys. The establishment ain't our guys. We don't like anyone associated with power guys. That's what they were saying.
Neil, stop for a second. You're not letting me answer the question that you've asked me. Now you've put a different question on the table. If the question is there an opportunity for Tea Partiers and the Republican Party to work together? Absolutely there is, and we've seen that cooperation in races, and we'll continue to see that in races going into the fall. If your question is, you know, is the Republican Party trying to co-opt the Tea Party, or the Tea Party's running away from the Republican Party? We're not in the business of doing that. We recognize that in many instances these are independents, they're disaffected Republicans, they're conservatives, they're blue dogs, they're Reagan Democrats. It's a cross-section of the population.
A party favorite, Senator Bennett in Utah. They overpowered the party to dump him. Were you for or against that?
Neil, they did not overpower the party. There was a legitimate primary process in which the incumbent candidate, like the challenger candidate, had to state their case. The voters in that district, who aren't all Tea Partiers, by the way, voted in that state, voted their conscience and voted the way they wanted to.
Tea Partiers didn't like Senator Bennett. Fairly or not, they didn't like him. The established Republican Party did. I'm just saying, for you to say that there is no angst between the two, there clearly is.
Please do not mix the Republican Party establishment. I don't know who that is, by the way. With activists. Neil, have you been reading my press lately? I don't think the last thing you can say about me is that I'm part of the establishment here.
Well, that's true, because everybody hates you. But I'm kidding. But I'm just saying, there must be something to this, Michael, when Tea Partiers are saying, don't you glom onto us. We're not about you.
We're not glomming. I mean, why are you taking...
Last night you were glomming. Not you, with a lot of glomming to them. And they resented the glomming.
I can't speak. Look, Neil, all I can speak to is what I've done as chairman of the RNC. I mean, this is a great, political discussion and exercise, but the reality of it is, we've got to pull together to stop this hegemony that the Democrats are trying to affix to the economy through their legislation. You've already talked about the fact today that they can't get the votes, the 60 votes, to move forward on this financial reform. That, to me, is a good thing, because what's in that package is scary. We've seen what they've done on health care. The bottom line is, whether it is in primaries or in general elections, we're about the business of electing good Republicans to beat back this agenda by the Obama administration, Nancy and Harry Reid.
Michael Steele.
All right, friend.
Fun. Thank you, buddy. All right, when we come back, this.